we want to have our own house, first of all. And then
Mm-hmm.
I have certain criterias, like I have in my head, like what I have certain design elements sketched out that I'd like to incorporate into our new home, as well as, I think there's wasted space that we don't use here, although it's really beautiful. So the other thing too, having, the primary bedroom, I wanted to really incorporate it on a first floor. And
Yeah.
instead of having it, on a second floor, and then, but having maybe the second floors um, all upstairs, and kind of having less rooms and more open space with windows. So it was
Awesome.
built in, this house that I'm showing you is built in 2006.
2006.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. So let's jump in and take a look at this property together.
Okay.
And the goal, just so I'm on board, is to renovate it and then sell it and then buy or design or build your dream home with your husband. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you've joined in, hit the like button so we get this pushed out to as many as people. I would really appreciate your help. And let's take a look at Kathryn's property. So this is my first look as well. So I don't think your photos are
They're
organized.
not in organized.
Yeah.
I apologize. They're not in the
Is
organized.
this the front door?
No, that's that's going down to the basement.
Okay. Where is the front door in respect to
So
where
if
is
you
the
go up to the top of these stairs, that is the foyer.
okay. Okay. So it seems like it's a reverse floor plan, right? It's an upside down home where you enter from the top and the backyard is at the bottom? Or this is because I see windows here on the lower level.
Yes, it's, well, the basement, if we look at the full house, the basement is on the is level with the there you have it.
Oh, wow. This reminds me of the mansion I reacted to in Atlanta.
Was that good or bad?
Uh, It was better than this one.
Okay, that's good. All right, that's good.
To be fair, I
Okay.
can't fluff.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, that's all right.
Um, okay.
That's what
I
we're
see
here
a
for.
lot of okay. I see. I noticed the grandness of the property.
Hmm.
Um, Interesting. It's very similar. I mean, it's similar in the fact that you enter from the top and the ground level is this way, and it's also a traditional home. But overall, I would say this. I'm just critiquing the facade right here. Um,
Hmm.
and again, these might not be elements that I would recommend to change because it might be too expensive and it wouldn't pencil. But I hate this grid system here. Okay, it seems like you didn't want to spend so much money on windows. It just draws so much attention to it, where it should have drawn attention to the staircase because the staircase was beautiful. Okay, so if you decide to put your staircase central to the property, to the entrance, which I assume it is, right, when you walk in,
Right.
um,
There
then
should be a picture you could see from the front. This is the back.
yeah, this is the back facade. I'm
Yeah.
like judging the back facade.
Okay.
So the fact that you have to look through this whole grid system to see the staircase, it
Uh-huh.
kind of takes the oomph out.
I see.
Um, it forces your eyes to focus and defocus and trying to find the depth, and it's not calming to the eye. Now, the structure itself is symmetrical. The window placements are not symmetrical. Okay. I'm
Mm-hmm.
fine with the lower floor, but what's really kind of like just really throws you off is having two Juliet balconies on this side and nothing on this side. Okay. Um,
Julia. Okay, yeah, I gotcha. Okay, I
um,
see. On the other side, that's a guest bedroom. Yeah.
yeah.
On
Like
the
at
other
the very minimum, you could put flower, what do you call it? Flower. Oh, the word just,
planters.
yeah, lanterns under the windows to create a
Uh-huh.
little bit of symmetry here.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Because this just looks naked. And then the lower floor, again, this to me seems like it's the kitchen. Is it? Is this
Wait,
side
I'm sorry. Say, where are you pointing?
over here?
why do I not?
You
I
see it?
can't see. That's
Hold
funny.
on, let me
Other,
over here. Oh, you can't see it. Over here, no. The to the
that's
right
right
of the
there.
staircase, second floor, by the
Yes,
terrace.
correct. Yes.
Is that the kitchen?
It's the kitchen is the small window here, and the door
Mhm.
leads out to the balcony, and then this is the family room right here with all these windows.
Okay.
The three windows.
Overall, though, this actual structure of the building is good. Um, um, it's pretty good. Now let's go to the next photo. Okay, this is a good photo. Is this the great room over here? Um, over
This
here.
is actually this is an office right here, and then on the end is a conservatory. On the very end where the fireplace goes up.
The chimney.
Yeah, that's the conservatory.
What just enlighten me. What do you mean by conservatory? Like it's a
Well, it's like a music room, but we have like you can't see. We have a piano there, and it's just like for reading, and we have guitars. So it would, and it's just all glass on this side without the crosses.
And I see the pool house. I want to see the front facade of the building to see if you're mimicking the actual architectural style of the home. But overall, it seems like a very entertaining house, like a house where you can have a lot of fun. What's the lot size?
What is the 10 acres? Well, the
Holy
whole,
moly, you guys get land. Okay.
yeah.
And you
I
have
like
what,
that. That's what I love.
six-car garage?
Yeah.
And who drives the yellow Mustang?
Sorry, those are old. That was his daughter back in high school. So
Okay,
this is
okay.
like
I had a friend who
I don't
had the
have
same
my
Mustang in high school.
Maserati there. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. In the just so you know, in the property photos when you're doing it, you got to
I
take your
know.
cars out from the
I
phone.
know.
Okay, here is
A primary bathroom.
okay, very neutral.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think you can get away with minimum work here to update it a
Yeah.
little bit. I
Yeah.
don't think it needs too much work. Now, what would you say the current value of the property is, as is?
I was thinking like 2.
Oh my God, I'll buy it. It's
Oh,
10
2
acres.
so then 2.5.
Okay, 2.5. Okay. What do you think is the cap for the neighborhood?
I'm not sure.
Okay, that's very important in our
Okay, the cap
quest to
neighborhood.
help you.
What, 2.5?
Because
2.5 to 3.
2.5 to 3. Oh, that's not good. That doesn't leave much room.
Really? I thought it was more like 1 to
So has
2.5.
there been what's the total square footage of the property? It seems like I would say
Okay, so
11,000.
I have a breakdown. It's the top floor, the first floor is 3,500, the top floor is 3,700, so we got 7,260, and then with the finished basement is 3,000, unfinished is 5, so 3,500 for the basement that is the walkout basement.
So what's the total?
And then we have the pool house is 600. That has actually a bathroom in it, a shower, full bathroom, a kitchen, and then the carriage house.
What was the total square footage of the first floor? Just I'm adding them up. I just want to know total square footage.
The first floor is 3,700.
Okay, second floor
is 3,550.
Okay, basement.
So do you want to do the finished and unfinished, or it's 600 total?
Finish.
Oh, sorry, 3,500 total. Sorry.
11,350. Okay. All right. The kitchen. Again, I'm trying. So, and you're telling me
That's an old. I'm sorry. That's an old picture. I've since updated it. Do we not have another picture of that? That's just with the cabinets and everything. I've done a backsplash on there that kind of brings it more to light. It's kind of warms
Okay,
it up.
we have a problem on the facade. Massive problem on the facade. All right, I hate this.
Uh-oh.
This overhang over here.
I wish I could see what.
It completely throws off the architectural of the home.
Can you show me what? I don't know what
Yes.
you're talking about. Sorry.
This I need to get a marker. Hold on. How do I do this?
Can you see my arrow? Oh, there. I can see your
Let me
arrow.
see if I can.
There, I see your arrow.
You see my arrow?
But not on the picture. Yeah.
Yeah. No. When I put it on the picture, just the front door above this
Yes.
little
Yes.
overhang from the front door.
Yep.
Okay. So it has no. So you have a dormer on the left side. Okay. It just completely is taking out your oomph. It just looks like an addition. It just looks like at some point you did an addition to add square footage over the front of the house. There is now there's a way you can fix this for at least amount of money, and the reason for that is that it's kind of hanging with these two pillars. I think one way you can make this look nicer is.
Can I just say one thing?
Sure.
So this is not how it looks right now. That probably would be a lot more hidden because we have those trees are huge and hang over the top of the property. So do you want to just, I mean, I'm curious. I want to hear what you have to say, but there is a different picture that it wouldn't be so prominent like that.
Okay, good, because I wanted to take this, and what really makes it ugly is the fact that, I mean, the roof line is weird. Okay, just stepped in is like the architect is pushing the roof line to fix the interior without any disregard for the exterior look. Okay. Over here, you see how it steps in now, but the reason that it looks weird is because it's completely hanging. I think if there was no vegetation here, now you might have trees over here that kind of hide the side. The easiest way to fix this is to cover the sides of it, okay, on both sides. So it looks like it's only open from the front. Okay. The way it's just hanging there like a balcony, it really does it. So if you enclose the two sides of it, okay, it makes it look more of a sturdy structure, and makes your front facade more masculine. Okay, so the two sides that are empty, you see how on the other side of the space between the pillar and the facade of the house, the front facade. Okay? Yeah, so the two sides, they're coming in, that space between them, if you cover that, you make it look more like a covered space, that it's not like an overhang balcony, and that fixes it a little bit. Okay. Now you might have done this with natural vegetation and trees and everything. Yeah. It needs to be for me 100% sure. I would have not kept that area open. It's really not doing anything. It's not close enough to like block the light for you. You want to semi close it to give it a more. Yeah, it looks like, there's a little like like a maid's room is sticking out from your front facade.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay. So on both sides from the pillar to the wall of the house.
Yeah.
To close.
I would enclose that. I would enclose that on both sides, to make this structure not look like a complete overhang. To show, and that shouldn't cost you much at all. Okay. I think you can do that with probably $5,000, and I'm sure it's like over the counter permits. I don't think it would be a significant. If you fix that, and then again, you would want to. I think it needs a little bit. Yeah, I think if you fix that, it would improve the front facade. and I'm not dying for the sidings that are horizontal here,
Mm-hmm.
you might want to consider another element. You need to decorate, and again, the window placement is really weird, where the distance between the bottom of the window to here, um, it just looks like a really weird space. Um,
Okay.
I would try to hide that. You don't have like room for shutters around it. You see how like the window just forced in there.
Yeah.
Um, so I would try to diffuse that. And again, you can do like flower boxes under the under the window. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
decorative pieces. But there's a whole ratio thing. To me, it's uh, the lower this part of the roof where it's kind of lower than this. It
Right.
kind of messes up the whole um, ratio of where the window is placed. Okay, now let's move on. I like your motor court. It definitely it has this grandness to it. If we fix this, I think it would be a huge
I
plus.
I think if you look at the pictures now, because it's really it's
Different.
overlook, yeah, very different. Because
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that or see that now that you're
Yeah.
saying that.
Okay. The staircase is beautiful. I think it's beautifully done. But I talk about this on my channel where um, you have a beautiful view out, right? When you walk
Right.
in. Again, this
Right.
is definitely not going to pencil to move the staircase, but just for the future project,
Right.
you could this staircase, if you had placed it anywhere else in the property, it would have been a showstopper on its own. Okay,
Right.
like it would have been an architectural element that enhances your property. You didn't need to block your view, your wow factor,
The
okay,
pool. Yeah.
with the pool and everything.
Yeah.
So to me, it's I wouldn't have put it here because I would have wanted to show the depth of the lot. I would have wanted to place it. So just
I agree.
doubling down on two beautiful things next to each other. Let this be another art element that would grab attention.
Okay.
Okay, nice. Seems like
That's the entrance.
yeah, it seems pretty. Um, okay, is this the office you're calling from?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool. Nice. Okay, where are we now? Is this ground level?
That's the
Formal living
yeah,
space?
the formal living. So when you walk into the foyer, it's on the right side, right on the right
When
side.
you walk into the foyer, it's to the right side. Okay, gotcha. And where are we now?
That's the music room. It was
Ah,
on the
okay.
end.
Okay, so let me. I just to get the layout right. I want to make sure. Um, is this here in this area, by
It's
the tree?
yeah, I can't tell where you put. It's the on the right side when you're looking at the picture. It's on the right side with all the windows, and then you
Hmm.
see the fireplace right
Okay,
there.
I think I got it. Do do do. All right, let's take a look here. Okay, massage
That's the
room.
spa. So
Okay,
this is the basement level. This is the spa.
is this the Steve Wynn room we call?
Well, it's definitely not cheap room, but um,
Uh, okay, here's the basement. Okay,
yeah. It doesn't show the game room. It doesn't show the game.
all
Um,
right. The ceiling heights are okay. Is this the
there's the
renovated kitchen?
backsplash that I did. That's the kitchen. Yeah.
Okay, okay. I think your cabinets are. You can certainly keep it, but I'm not digging the color. I think the color really gives it away. But let's look. Take a more. Oh, okay. Here's your wow factor
Yeah.
when you walk in.
That's,
Okay.
that's a picture I took.
Do you guys have a Persian friend? Because I see like Persian rugs here.
That would be pre Kathryn.
Is it
Um,
okay? Okay.
I just, I mean, I think they're fine. I have a aunt that left me some too, so
Okay. So I love Persian
it kind of
rugs.
all matches in.
So I love Persian rugs. I think they're beautiful, but I don't like it over a white marble. Okay. Over white marble is um to me it makes it very gaudy.
Okay.
Okay. I
So
like
just leave it open?
well it just it seems like the floors are white marble. Is that right?
No, no,
What are they?
they're porous. They're
Oh,
porcelain.
porcelain. Okay.
Well, that's okay. We can go with the wood.
Marble, Arvin. They're Calcutta marble. So let me tell you about a little bit about Persian rugs.
Sure.
It's okay. So the patterns are beautiful. They're handmade. Everything about it is really, really cool. But it's very, very busy. Okay.
Right.
So kind of organized busy, like kind of organized chaos, shall we think about it? When you put it over white finishes on the floor, the contrast is jarring. Okay, it is just screams at you. So I would have much liked it more over travertine, over hardwood floors, or it's more warmer. It's a warmer finish, but on
Okay.
white it just jumps out, right? It
Okay.
just jumps out at you too much. So I would not do that.
Okay.
Um, okay.
So
I love
maybe
the
just a
staircase. It's
solid.
beautiful. Look at that approach.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So here's the new one.
Beautiful.
Yeah, this is the new.
Beautiful. I'm
I
surprised your
think
asphalt is so good in such a weird climate where it gets hot and cold and rains and snows and
I
okay.
seal it a lot.
This bar just makes me want to join a 12-step program. It's
And
not
that was so
expecting.
I actually did that backsplash. It took a lot of time, but it's probably more a sentimental piece because there's
Where
certain
is this bar?
tiles that came. So it's in the family room.
Okay, this bar has to be
Be expanded.
again cheap to fix though, right? Super cheap to fix. Like at the very minimum, like a wine fridge instead of this fridge. Okay.
Okay. No,
Change the
that's a
granite,
good
and you
point.
need to change the backsplash for sure. Just we're gonna talk about the the cabinets but before I choose the cabinets, I have to figure out what we're gonna do with the floors. To see what would be the best way to go because they all massively connect to each other. So many different places in the kitchen over here. So we have two
Oh,
things that we
you
have.
mean flooring?
Yeah, yeah. Um, again, I'm trying to come up with a solution
Yeah.
for the lowest amount of money you would get the most amount
Right.
of buck out of it. So it's probably going to be restaining the floors to a different color, but then that would change my opinion on what color cabinets you should go with.
Right.
But I'm gonna put that in on a pause right now to figure out what we would want to do. I see what you're trying to do with the backsplash, but
I mean, I just utilized what really we already, I didn't want to take a lot on, and those are memories of different places that we've gone to. It's the tiles, so that I just was combining it all. So I would probably take it with me, but I can't. But
yeah, they will break once you take them out. I
right,
like the craftsmanship on it. It's good. Okay, so all right. See, this is the floor then. It's kind of a grayish, right? Is this the main floor off the entrance?
correct, yes.
Okay. Yeah, these floors have to go. What's the square footage that has this finish?
With just for the foyer, you mean?
Yeah, is there elsewhere that you've used this floor?
No.
Okay, that definitely has to go. Okay.
So do like a marble. Is what you're talking about?
No, you can. I mean, for the sake of
The wood floors.
yeah, I would do a continue probably again for the bang for the buck. I think just because you're towards the top of you're already pretty much the best house in the neighborhood. Um, I would say just keep it wood floors. I would take it out. Um, again, you do have a wow factor. You don't need to take the attention away from it. Okay. Here's
Okay.
the gym. Okay, it's fine. I don't care. I don't think the decision's going to be made there.
Right.
Oh, we have a floor plan. We should have maybe
Yeah.
looked at this
I
first.
know. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. Sorry.
Okay. So when we walk in, let me see if I can zoom this in a
We
little
can
bit.
see the stairs.
Yeah, I figure. So is this the first floor?
Let's see.
Is this
Yeah,
basement?
it's the basement because
It's the
see on
basement.
the right has the exercise room. So
On
that's
the
going down to the basement. There's where you're pointing to right now is that's the unfinished, and then to the left is the movie theater.
Uh-huh.
Right, which you're on right now is the movie theater.
Pool room, and
Yeah,
this is open, connects to the recreational room. This is like the room that we looked at. I think I saw that room.
Right.
Okay. This is storage, exercise room, storage, laundry. We didn't see that stuff. We don't need to see it. Utility room, home
The
theater.
spa. There's
Okay.
a steam room and a spa down there too on the right next to the gym.
Huh. Okay, nice. Good. Okay. Let's see if we can go to
I don't have a cold plunge yet. So
You're fired.
I know, right? I know.
Okay. All right, let me take a look at that. So when we walk in, dining room to the left, living room to the right. I remember living room. This is where you're sitting right now. Then this is the music room that you mentioned. This is probably higher ceilings a little bit. This is where you put your Christmas tree.
14 foot.
Okay, and then when you come to the left is the kitchen. See, I knew it was the kitchen from the outside photo.
Yes.
You have the dining room right in front of it. Then you have the family room on this side, and the garage entrance is here. Okay.
Right.
Okay. And this kitchen is walled. You have an entrance from here. So the kitchen opens up to this way.
Correct.
You're connected to the dining room. Not a bad layout. Not a bad layout. I'm just trying to think, like, where do you guys hang out the most? In the family room?
Yeah, in the kitchen. Yep.
Okay. Good. I like that. And this is a good room because it opens up to
these are all.
It's on the second level to the pool, but you do have a balcony over here, right? You have a nice little terrace. Yeah.
Those are all doors, French doors that look like the windows. They're French doors.
You have 3 fireplaces, or 4, 3, right?
4.
4. Wow. Really cool. Okay. I like this floor. Now upstairs, very utilitarian.
Yeah.
Just get it done. I'm totally fine with that.
So I have a question that I wanted to run by you, because I know usually when in the primary bedroom, we right now have a carpet that I want to get out. It's like you walk in and then you walk to the bathroom, so it has the same wooden floor. But to the left is our actual bedroom, and it's a wall-to-wall carpet. So I was thinking of taking that out and putting all flooring in, like you're suggesting, down in the foyer. To do that.
I would just go hardwood floors pretty much everywhere.
But what about you think the primary bedrooms too? Secondary?
Yeah, I think you can warm it up with a nice rug. You don't need to. You don't need to go carpet. Okay. It doesn't look good in photos either. Even when you clean it, you see the lines, and you're forced to put a carpet there anyways because of that. If you don't, it looks weird that it's all carpet. You might as well just do hardwood floors. I think it again with the hardwood floors have really become extremely good. I mean, you can get engineered that looks identical. I can't even tell. I swear, like when I go to open houses or showing clients, like I have to ask, like, what's the floor? Even in person, they're so good now. If you buy and they're not that expensive. Definitely, yeah. I would say don't overcomplicate it. Don't overcomplicate it. Do the same floors everywhere, and then you decor it with arts and everything. So this little ugly duckling front entrance is because you guys wanted to give the property a study here, right?
Each bedroom upstairs.
Yeah, these 2 bedrooms
has a study. Yes.
I'm just trying to kind of zoom into the. How come I can't do this? Okay, I'm just trying to zoom in here. Here, this study over here is what's forcing your front facade to look weird.
Correct.
Gives you great utility on the inside. It's cool. I see why you guys have decided to do it. It's just the way your architect. See, on the front facade, almost all architectural styles, except few modern, like mid-century homes and stuff, most of the time, you want to bring the attention to the center. And this brings the attention to the center in a ugly way. Okay. Right. It's a real eyesore. To me, it looks like these, like downtown Tokyo you have this like somebody had an addition on a 3-story building that sticks out, um
Yeah.
we really, I think you would get a lot of bang for your buck on your facade for that, um
Okay.
if we figure out. And I think there's two parts to that problem. One is the fact that it looks like an overhang balcony, and second, your window. That window with the two different roof lines that stop at different elevations and no room for shutters or any decorative element, it just optically messes with my eye. Overall, I love these are 4 great bedrooms. Okay.
Hmm.
Now, here's the bonus room. Is this finished?
Yes. It's actually supposedly my office, but it hasn't gotten there yet.
Okay, so this should be okay. So this is a typical problem of having too much square footage and not knowing what to do. Okay, because you have a pool room in the basement, right?
Right.
You have
Yeah.
a pool area, you have a bar downstairs, and this is supposed to be your upstairs living. But then you have a movie theater in the basement, so you got multiple locations competing with each other, where you have this great space that you don't know what to do with. So let's talk about the avatar of a buyer who would be buying some property like this. What are some of the
Okay.
biggest companies in where you live?
Oh, that's a good question.
Is it
Well,
CIA, Langley?
DO, yeah.
I don't think they get paid so much over there.
Well, yeah, the government,
The government,
the
right?
government.
So,
Yeah, that's large.
how far of a drive is it to how far of a drive is it
Um,
to, like, let's say, like Washington,
it's an
diplomatic?
hour. It's
An
an hour
hour?
drive. Yeah,
So that's really not
yeah.
it. This wouldn't be a primary residence. What are some of businesses that this could work as a primary business location?
Well, Lockheed is here
Okay,
too.
now we're talking.
You
Okay,
have
Lockheed's
the
got
General Dynamics.
General Dynamic. Okay, Lockheed. So defense contractors.
Yeah, defense con. That's it. Yeah,
Okay,
there's a few of those around.
all right.
So I think it's
So
like more like it depends on the traffic. It can be 30 minutes away if you take the easy pass, but well, I would say 40 minutes because I still go fast. But it's with the traffic now and everything, it's really I would say 40.
all right, so the obvious choice is upstairs living, right? Like
Yeah.
upstairs living. I can tell it's a pitched roof line. So there's 3 elements. I think not overcomplicating it could be probably the best way to go, and you can really achieve that with staging. I would like to see some built-in desks, okay, and storage to take care of minimize the slope of the roof. Is
I
there
actually have
is there
storage.
a picture of it right now?
Sorry that I know. Sorry. I didn't get a picture of that in there, but oh, see, that's an updated
Yeah,
version.
the trees really help.
Yeah.
The trees are saving your ass.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a couple of other pictures in there, I think that you
Okay.
would like.
All right, so much better. You see the trees are really hiding everything.
Yes. Yes.
Put
Because I didn't notice. I didn't really pick up, on that because I haven't seen those pictures in
it
years.
literally hides the
Yeah.
exact problem I told you. The 2 roof
Right.
lines that are competing, and the branches are covering the flaws. You might not have to do anything. The trees are really helping you there.
Yeah.
The trees are absolutely helping you there. Yeah, they amazing. Feed them well. Don't let any cats or dog pee underneath them. Um, okay, you got the fountain.
There you go.
Yeah.
There
No,
you go.
I don't think you need to change a thing. Just make sure, just don't tell your gardener to start like cutting those leaves. Just let it be.
Okay.
Let it be.
Gotcha.
I think they're doing magic for you.
Yeah. That's the entrance coming in.
Good. Beautiful. Looks much better than those photos,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yep. Huh. And then I just wanted to tell you, in that bonus room, I have since put in a lot of built-ins, bookshelves in there, and fixed the room up a little bit better. But I don't have a picture. Sorry.
What's here?
Drainage.
Drainage? This is a huge part of your lot. Just
What is
sloped?
that? Oh, the drain field.
Okay.
Yeah. That is
it flat? Is it trees in it?
yes.
What's in
So
there?
that's all mowed, and then there's trees along the edge of all of it. Usually,
So it's grass and then framed with trees?
yeah, around the perimeter.
I see.
Well, because
And it's
there's all
flat.
trees everywhere else. It's just that part's a field.
Okay, so what do you guys use it for?
We used to have the dog used to run with the ball, against it. It's not fenced in, but we don't really do anything now.
You definitely should give it utility. That's it. So, are they vacation home rentals in where you live?
Here, no.
Okay, so it's mostly primary residence.
Correct. Yep.
Are you sure? Outside, like where would people from Washington D.C. buy vacation rentals?
Yeah.
Like vacation homes, not rentals. I'm sorry, vacation homes, second homes.
Well, there's a lake, like we have Lake Anna, where a lot of people go, and the beach, which is, they go to Ocean City or they go to their country clubs.
I see. I mean, I would certainly give this area utility, right? It could be a putting green.
How about a garden? Oh, a putting green. Oh.
It could be a putting green. Again, see, you want to call out, you want to find your buyer. Okay, so I don't know how, like, golf is huge in Los Angeles, so is it, do people like golfing? How, like, what's the demographic that like it? Like doing it like maybe 5-6 hole putting green, like, just very dynamic, something fun, like a very small course, because it's good size, it's a good length. You could have a bocce court there. You could do a rose garden. It's not going to look good in every season.
Right.
To me, I would go more towards like sports.
Putting green.
Putting green. I think putting green would be.
I like that idea. The putting green.
Again, you differentiate yourself, right? So you find this guy who sold his company, and he's bored as hell, and he's just picked up golf, and he's like, great, like, and that ends up selling the whole house for you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I swear, like, men decide this way.
No, that's a great idea.
Most men who are, a lot of men who've got that like laser focus, and that when they get into something, they just want to go all out, and subconsciously you would see the decision made to buy the house comes out from this massive putting green area where it just no other house has it in the whole neighborhood, and they just picked up golf, or they play golf all the time. What you would want to do is also have like a little area where you would have drinks, people can sit down, maybe watch a movie, like outdoor area, like a little like bungalow kind of, not a actual structure that you can has doors and stuff, but a covered area.
Gazebo.
Oh,
gazebo, there you go. That's the
local. Well, we do have, so
you do have the pool house. I know this is a different, so once they go ahead.
When you walk out downstairs, the room, I don't think we have it on here, but there's a side place where you walk out. See on the right side of this picture, on the right side, right there's screens that come down, and that becomes enclosed in that section. But
no, that's for the pool. That's two different things. This is just having a gazebo by the whole putting green would be great.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Up in
just
the
so
other.
people
Okay.
don't have to come to the main house to grab. Like you need an outdoor fridge there, you need a TV, maybe screens around it as well, a fan. That's it. Like just it's covered.
Okay.
You can take a break. You can hang out, and also gives you a focal point at the end. So if you place it at the end of that rectangular shape, it gives you a focal point. You can frame it with two trees on each side, and it pulls you in. You see what I'm saying? When
Gotcha.
you're standing there, you're like, oh, what's that? I want to go see that. I want to see what's going on over there, right? And
Right.
after the end of a golf, you don't have to come home to get a drink. You don't have to come to the main house to get a drink and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Uh,
Gotcha. Okay.
yeah. Okay, so let's talk about. I'm gonna wrap up the call now because I think
Yeah.
we went over an hour. But I want to go over your finishes really quick. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so um, I I think your floors they're a little too yellow or orange, shall we say?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you want to bring it more towards that white oak finish,
Right.
and your cabinets needs to be slightly a darker color than that. So maybe walnut.
Okay.
Again, way too orange. Okay. You need to do new stones for sure. Again, I don't care what stone you do. Don't get it busy. It doesn't have to be real. You can do um, porcelain, but I think your appliances will be fine. You need to change. Oops. You need to change this. You need to change this light fixture for sure.
Oh, yeah, that's an old, sorry, that's an old picture. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
totally been changed.
I think a few flower boxes here and there could go under the windows, could go a long way. Again, it's so well hedged now, or you have mature trees, so I don't know what you
Matured.
see
Yeah.
and what you don't see.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, those trees are really helping you. So this is the family room right outside of the kitchen, right?
Right. Right off the kitchen. Yes. Correct.
Are these the current couch set up there?
Um, uh, yeah, I guess that, yeah.
Yeah, this is not a cigar or whiskey lounge, guys. This is a
Yeah.
you definitely need to stage it. So I 100%, if you're planning to sell this and get the most, and you got to get
Yeah.
rid of the ceiling fan. It looks ridiculous.
Okay.
Okay, just don't put anything there.
Is
They're
that,
not going to come
is
and
that
say, "Oh, I
real?
can't believe it doesn't have a ceiling fan." Um, they will find out that there's some temperature problems after they buy it. but but they not gonna criticize you for the ceiling fan just cheaps it out.
Okay.
So you certainly have to stage this property 100%.
Yeah, that's not really a great picture. It doesn't show it like it is now. I'm sorry. I apologize. Yeah.
No, it's okay. It's way too masculine. I don't dislike your arrangement at all. But I think in a way, like it's a very kind of a formal setup. Uh, I would like it to be more like L shape opening up towards the patio.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
More contemporary furniture, I think it will go a long way.
Okay.
Um, yeah. And your floors, I would just go, white oak. White, I would restain almost everything. Knobs would do just kitchen. The knobs would make a big difference. Fixtures would make a big difference. I don't think you need to do much. Um, I think you can
That's good.
wrap. I think you can bring this you can. You probably have to spend about $25,000 to $20,000 staging the property. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Um, you and then on the other side, I think you can wrap this up by 50, 60 grand. I don't think staining the floors and adding a little bit of hardwood floors here and there would make a change. Maybe the biggest expense would be the putting green.
Well, that's the part I like.
Yeah, yeah, but that would certainly.
That would
I
be
really
a
think that
selling
would
point.
differentiate you. I
Yeah,
absolutely think
definitely.
that would be the number one differentiating factor when they're looking at a property.
Yeah.
and the husband once you get that alignment, that the wife gets the amazing walk-in closet, the kids get all the bedrooms on the upper floor, that you have that bonus room that you play as like the kids' homework area or upstairs living, or you could be a game room. I think that bonus room is, you could, again, I didn't see your basement really well, but you got to kind of say, hey, these activities are designated for basement alone, and this is the only activity for the bonus room. If you can do that, right?
Right.
If you could put arcade games there or a ping pong table there, and you just don't want the two spaces to compete with each other, okay? You should
Right.
have a defined purpose. And if I think if you do that, you would have a much better time selling the property.
Okay.
With that being
Cool.
said,
Yeah.
Kathryn, thank you for coming to
Thank
Buyer
you.
Circle. Hope you got some answers to help you with your project,
I
and
appreciate it.
you're planning to. I'm very curious about your Palm Beach property. I'm curious about your other properties as well. So if you wanted me to talk about other properties you own, you're always welcome to come
Thank
live,
you.
and we can talk about some other properties you have and discuss them and have fun and see if I can help you in any shape or form and get to know Kathryn a little bit better.
And then also we could maybe do something about the, you know, a lot and building, like show you my plans to build on it. Like
Oh
that's
yeah,
something.
you want to build
But
your next home, right?
we're doing that like next year, but I'm trying to get a head start on that too.
I think I'm
So,
gonna help you kick ass with this project. Sell, if you do the recommendations I told you,
mhm.
um, you're gonna sell the property better, and then you're gonna join the inner circle. I'm gonna design your next house for you.
With me involved too.
What years?
Thank you
Okay.
so much,
Thank
Box
you.
Lane Production. Live is the way forward, along with the current tour video. Happy to help with anything with streaming, any workflow. Just help out. Thanks, Box Lane. Thank you so much for coming. After this, everybody, you can stay on, Kathryn, and we'll have a little huddle with the Buyer Circle members.
Okay.
And I'm very grateful for you to coming in. And guys, if you're watching this, you have an interesting property, you have some questions, you want to come on live, pretty much easygoing. First half is just to get to know you a little bit, to kind of have a picture of who you are and what your wants and needs are, where you are in your life, and then I can give you, what I think would be the best for you. What would I do if I was you in your residential endeavors, shall we say? Okay. Thank you, Arvin, for sharing your knowledge, and Kathryn for sharing pics of your home. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Don't forget, next Thursday, I'm going live again. Hopefully at 10. Something came up, so I went to 10:30. But thanks for coming and tuning in. Love you guys. Thanks for always supporting my channel. And I cannot wait to help every single one of you make better residential real estate decisions, investments. Remember, buying a 5% better home, and let's say you never sell that home and you live in it. If you're 40 years old and you buy a home 5% better, 10% better, by the time you're 80, that 5% better on an average home in America would be, maybe $7-8 million more of appreciation. So just the smallest tweaks you can make to make a property better,
Right.
it pays 100-folds in just because of appreciation, just because of the lack of housing in the United States. It will be so advantageous to you to make the smallest changes to make your property better. So, and if it could be a resource to you, I would love it. I really have fun doing this stuff. So to me, is a breeze. We just had a new member join from Japan for the inner circle. I've never met this guy. I'm so excited for this project. So I'm very excited to kind of help them with that. And we have multiple new people joining the inner circle. If you're an inner circle member, I think we're going to have 3 or 4 people joining this month. So super excited. Here's the QR code. If you're interested to know more about the inner circle, scan that, fill out the application. If we're the right fit, I would love to be that resource to you. Okay. Love you guys. And all the inner circle, Buyer Circle Members, stay tuned. We're going to have a little huddle offline and chat a little bit. Okay. Love you guys. And thanks for always supporting me. Subscribe to the channel if you already haven't, and hit that like button. And thank you very much. Ciao.
Ciao.